Hello, people! After all this time, I still don't know how to do an intro on this channel. I was going through my old music a couple nights ago, and I was like, that would be fun to react to it and give my opinions on it now, and just give my history, basically, and also show people if they don't know, like if they want to get started with music, and show them all the things that I've learned in terms and stuff and what things mean. I definitely won't get everything that I want to in this video because I'm sure I'll forget something, but yeah, let's just start. So this is my main channel. Go subscribe if you're not, or I'll be angry. No. And so basically how I got started making music is Daniel, my friend Daniel, that I've known for like 3 or 4 years now, he showed me this website called BeatLab. Let me turn off my thing here. That's what it looks like. It's BeatLab, and it's literally just a sequencer. This is bringing back memories of terrible music that I made. It doesn't even have a BPM counter. It's just slow, normal, fast, faster. Oh my gosh, that's not a speed, but okay. So basically, it's just what? Oh, how fast is this? It's not even that much faster. My gosh. I think I tried making something with this recently, but I like had to actually put it together in FL Studio because it was just terrible. Yeah, so most of the stuff on here, if you go to add new sounds, most of the stuff on here is like, oh my gosh, 9,000. Okay. Most of this stuff is literally just samples stolen from other songs. Okay, probably not the drums, but like bass. Or maybe it just won't even load. That's pretty cool. Some of them are just like Skrillex drops, just straight taken from a song. And I'm like, why? Like, it's not a sample, it's like an entire loop. And it's not BPM synced to this at all, because this doesn't even have a BPM counter. It's really weird. I'm only gonna play like not even 30 seconds. I'm only gonna play a little bit of this because it was terrible. My album, Minute of Dubstep, I made May 9th, 2016. I don't think it was even an album. It was like 6 songs or something. Yeah, so I was literally just putting in a crap ton of notes and trying to make it sound decent. It didn't even sound good. I guess somehow it sounded good to me back then, but I don't know. The drums are so bad. Like the placement, and it's just... Okay, I'm just gonna stop it there. So you can go into change genre, and you can, I think there's dubstep in here somewhere. Am I blind? Oh, there it is. And it has like some basses. Whoa. Wait, did I do that? I don't think I did. Ow. Okay, I'm gonna stop messing around in this website now. So that's that. I made a Song of Storms remix which the notes definitely are not right. Like, I know how to play on the piano now. I'm 100% sure these notes are not correct. There might be a couple that are right, but I just sampled the original thing. Oh my gosh. No, stop. Okay, so yeah, I made like three or four quote-unquote albums. Also, this was on my Windows XP computer, because I only got a new computer in 2018, the beginning of that year. So, this was made in, what is it? I still have it. Yeah, Adobe Premiere Elements 8. So I found this website that did an equalizer for you. And I just, yeah, it's, 480p. It's getting a little bit better, I guess, but yeah, that was a loop, and there are drums in that loop. I didn't even. So then I found this other website called the Wub Machine. Here it is, and it does things. This was made with another website. I don't even remember what the other website was called. These are, yeah, these are all loops though. I didn't make any of this. So yeah, that's pretty much that. And then the beginning of 2 years ago, which was 2017, I think. Me and Daniel made a channel together called DJ Music, with Daniel and Josiah Music. It sounds like a music label, so we changed it to D&J later on. But
okay, because I only have 3.
yeah, I'm not even gonna play this. This is, and then of course none of these are accurate to today because I listen to so much more music than I did before. So then oh, I don't even have do I even have it? The first, I made an EP under D&J, Daylight EP. Here. Where's the art? In here? Here we go. I'm pretty sure I made this using GIMP. And I found a picture of a field, and I put a sunset over it. Oh my gosh, that's masked so badly. And then I just used like the sans font text. Some of these were kind of half made in FL Studio, just the trial version, and then half made in Adobe Premiere Elements 8, because I put some stuff together in that for some reason. Sunset. I don't have any of this online anymore because it's terrible. Oh, was it Looperman? Was that what it was? I think that's what it was. Yeah. So I got, because I couldn't make my own stuff, so I went to Looperman, and I think Crow made a video on this, doing stuff with this, the Looperman challenge. I should do that though. But I did a bunch of stuff here, and do I have an account still? Downloaded. Oh boy, what is this? That's a Virtual Riot Serum preset. Yeah, I didn't even use it. I remember using that. Holy crap. I should get that. I'm downloading this actually because I probably need that for Psytrance. So. I used that in my first D&J album. That's where that came from. I'm gonna stop doing that now. Oh, I remember this. I made this in FL Studio using Harmor. It's not mastered at all. Look at it. It's so small. Oh my gosh, no. Stop. Oh, so I opened FL Studio for the first time and I got like one of their sample project file things. And I literally just took that, made a few changes, and I was like, that's my new song. So this is my first, or wait, no. So that wasn't fully made in FL Studio. Where is it? Haunted VIP. Oh yeah, I made a VIP. It still wasn't very good. This is my first song fully made in FL Studio. I still kind of like this lead. It's pretty decent for the time. Oh yeah, and I got Massive, and I made my own basses in Massive. And I looked up a tutorial for that, and I also think I just stole that. So this is my first album, which it was kind of bad, but there were some decent things. I would delete this, but I'm not in my right account to do that. So all of these are pretty much garbage, I would say. But there is one song that was actually pretty decent. It was like the beginning, because everything was still off beat and off key, but the drop I think I made in Massive, but the drop was actually pretty good. Is it this one? Yeah! It has like the 808 drums and stuff. Yeah, so that was like the only decent drop off of this album. If you're starting to make music or something and you want to get into this kind of stuff, this section of the video is for you, I guess. I don't know. This is called a DAW, a digital audio workstation. This is FL Studio 20, and there are other DAWs like Ableton, Logic Pro, I think, GarageBand, which is free version of Logic Pro, Cubase, and probably some other ones. Yeah, those are all DAWs. Digital audio workstation. This over here, this particular keyboard, I have two of them. I have one right here too that is just like a Casio keyboard that makes its own sound. This one right here though is a MIDI keyboard, and it connects to the computer, and I can play things on it. That sounds terrible because it's a bass guitar. But yeah, these are MIDI notes if I'm drawing them in here. And then in FL Studio, I don't know how you would do it in other DAWs, but you can go to MIDI out, put that in, no, put that in there, and then it's doing the MIDI out plugin. The notes are in there now, and if I play it, you can't hear it. You can use MIDI out for other things too, like side chaining, which I'll get into later. But you can export this as a MIDI file, and as far as I know, the only way it'll work is if it's in the MIDI out plugin to export a MIDI file. But you can export it, and then there it is. And so now those notes are gone, even if I close out of it. So then I have this MIDI file, untitled.mid, MIDI sequence. It's gosh dang small file size, but I can drag that into FL Studio, and it'll say what tracks to do. But you can just do all tracks if there's only one thing. And then boom, the notes are here. They're in sampler, which has nothing in it. So that's what a MIDI file is. And they are great because you can download them off the internet and be like, hey, I want to play Nyan Cat on my Massive X. No, just Massive. And here we go, Nyan Cat. Except it's really fast. And you can do different tracks, like these just say track 1. So track 1, they're usually not labeled, sadly, but if you go on the track 1, you can do lead, and then that's just the top lead. And yeah, so I download that off the internet for some reason. So yeah, that's that. Side chaining. So like if you had a lot of elements here, it would get cluttered up and you couldn't really hear the kick anymore unless you turned it up really loud. But then it would be really loud, and sometimes you don't want it to be really loud. So what we do here is something. I'm just gonna do a basic type of side chaining, but basically make a little thing like that. Basically just like, yeah, like that. So it's the Massive right here, and it's dipping it down so that the kick so you can hear the kick. So make it more drastic. So if I didn't have that, it'd be like this. But you can actually hear the kick now. You can hear it better. So that's what side chaining is, and it makes your mix not as like muddy and stuff. Mixing and mastering. Mixing would be, for example, would be like adding something to, basically adding effects, from my understanding, adding effects and making things fit well together in the mix. So like, if I was actually making a song, I wouldn't want the low end, because I would have my own sub bass. I'm gonna assume you know what a sub bass is. It's like the very, well, I just said I'm gonna assume that, and then I start explaining it. It's like this. Oh, not that high. If you're wearing headphones, you can probably hear this, but if you're on like speakers or something, you can't. But yeah, I would have my own sub bass in there, so I don't want the lows clashing with the frequencies of the highs. So that, from my understanding, would be mixing, making things fit well together. Mastering would be putting stuff on the master, like just little changes to make the mix better, like this, for example. Because I've heard that like around 5 and 6K, the frequencies start to hurt your ears if it's up too high, and so I just have a little dip there in the master, and then all the stuff below this frequency, which is like 30 about, I think, you really can't hear it, so just delete it. Then this, I have all of above this. You can't really hear it above that, so I just made it dip there. And then I put a bunch of other stuff on the master to make it better. I can open a project file or something later, but so that's that. Also, another tip, save all your project files, because like even when even when I had the demo version of FL Studio, I only started saving my project files from the last 2 songs, which was I'm sad about now, because as I said about the, what is it, Take Flight, I think, that song actually was pretty decent, the drop was. So now I kind of want to make a VIP version of that, but I don't have the project file because I didn't save my project files back then. Okay, I'm just gonna show this last song. This last song is actually decent. It's called The Final Battle. It reminds me of like Metroid Prime. No, go back to the beginning. I have like some Barely Alive sample drums, and they sound great actually. This project file was really old, and then when I decided to actually release this on the album, I was like, I'm gonna fix this and make it newer. And then I did. So it's like a VIP, almost, except I didn't actually release the original. I want to make a VIP of that, but yeah, the rest of this album, it's all garbage. In fact, I'm gonna delete it. Another tip, I guess, keep your music organized, because yeah, it gets really messy and stuff. So yeah, I just have in my documents, I have this music Blasta folder, and then all music and project files. That I have all this stuff in here, and then since my name changed, I have D&J albums. My first album is called D&J because Spotify, I wanted to put some stuff on that from the old thing. And then, yeah. I'll see you guys next time. I don't know. Bye.